Hello again. Thank you for spending a little bit of time. I hope you're rested. I hope you're peaceful. I hope things are going well in your world. The session I wanted to offer today was around peace. What is peace? To me, peace comes from a feeling. It's almost like the absence of thinking, but it has a texture. It has a depth. It has a feeling that can flow through my mind and out into the world, which is rich. And in coming to Bodhinyana, I feel that I really found the true Buddhist teachings that I hadn't found so much in the outside world through practicing stillness, through practicing peace. So with my peace buddy, I'm going to encourage us today to be our own peacemakers. My heroes when I was younger, very young, were the peacemakers in the world. I was really impressed with what Martin Luther King was trying to do and the words he used and the aspirations that he set. I was always most interested in who was being nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. And I knew from watching the news that on the BBC or American programs, the devastation of war and arguments and fights and difficulties. In my own life, it's taken a while to understand that peace goes best with the absence of thoughts. And that out of peace, if you spend some time in peace, some of the best answers for the next actions that you need to take will arise. We've all had experiences when we've put down a problem that a really beautiful answer has come when we've been out for a walk, taken a shower, or just sitting quietly. It's come into our minds and we said, I didn't think of that before. That's really quite innovative. I should share that with my partner. I should share that tomorrow with my business colleagues. And some of the aspects that I'd like to share is, if you want to incline the mind to peace, then in the immortal words of John Lennon, all we are saying is just give peace a chance. We can give peace a chance from the beginning of the meditation. What do I mean by this? Set up the aspiration or intent that you deserve, that you really deserve 30 minutes of peace to yourself. Whatever busyness was going on before, the demands of your children, parents, grandparents, the telephone company, whatever those are, you say to yourself that you're going to give yourself 30 minutes of peace as a rich reward. And what I like to do is kind of set up, let's not call it a bodyguard in the mind, let's call it a peace comforter. So the peace comforter is going to guard my mind for 30 minutes and not let any intruding thoughts in. It's not a bouncer that you would see on the front of a nightclub or some VIP event. This peace comforter can just be a presence that is soft and nurturing, smiles at anything that is trying to get in, but just reassuringly and gently says, come back later, you'll get a far better result. The other thing I recommend is that we do the body sweep. And let's do a body sweep that's a bit different today. One thing you might want to do metaphysically is actually pretend that we're taking the brain out of our mind, out of this body for 30 minutes and put it down. Just put it down to one side, perhaps stroke it and say, look, you've been working really, really hard. I haven't given you a break in some time. I've been fixated on watching the news and seeing what the latest developments are around the world. But I want to give you a break. Stroking that mind, stroking that brain. I want to give you a break for 30 minutes, I'm sorry. And lastly, perhaps set an aspiration as to why you're doing this. Making meditation fun, enjoyable, something that you'd like to return to again and again during these challenging times. I chose my name Mettaji as an aspiration when I heard that Mettaji could be broken down into Metta, loving kindness, and J-I, victory. So the aspiration I wanted to live by as a monastic was victory through loving kindness. Could I approach every circumstance in a loving way, no matter what somebody was challenging me with? And every time I heard my name or saw it on a piece of paper, I was reminded constantly of the aspiration that I wanted to live by. So an aspiration for today, as we're just about to start the meditation proper, could be, I undertake this meditation so I can be really peaceful, not only in the next 30 minutes, but for the rest of the day. I can be peaceful to my partner. I can be peaceful as the telephone rings. I can be peaceful in a work situation. And as I guide you through the meditation, have an image, not a thought, have an image or a feeling in mind of what peace is to you. You may have a peaceful memory of sitting somewhere and you just felt one with nature. To you, peace might be wrapped up in a comfy duvet, or just sitting on the settee, having not to say anything to your best friend, but you know you're luxuriating in joy together. So let us close our eyes gently and peacefully, and inwardly say, this time, this precious time, can be peaceful and soft. I want to be with peace and stillness now. In a very deep way. I incline my mind to peace. I choose the wisdom of peace and not the struggling will. Wisdom power, not willpower. My peace buddy and I are going to start at the head today. Just relax any tension. I can feel some in the back of the head, so I just want to move it gently. Let it go. Let it dissolve. Internally, I'll send metta and peace to that tight area. Nothing to do right now. Where to go. Just circulate gently wherever you feel the need in the body. Might be in the hips, the shoulders, which need a little bit of relaxing. Let this peace sprinkle from the top of your head down through your chest, to the knees and the ankles. Dear body, you've been so kind and generous to me for such a long time. I offer you peace and tranquility right now. I ask for nothing in return. I just gently ask that you join me in this peace time. So if you can sense peace in your own way, its feeling, its texture. Might be soft and fluffy like clouds. Nurturing. It sparkle. So the next few minutes in silence, just be with that feeling of peace. Peace in silence. In your mind's eye, it might be a good time to bring up the peaceometer. How do I feel at the moment? I might feel more relaxed. I can feel the dimension of quiet. The stillness is growing. Our breath's very subtle. Almost loving and gentle. So without thinking, incline your clever mind to more peace. How can I go deeper? We can wrap metta around the breath. Or once in a while I can just gently, silently inside say, peace. I welcome peace. I'm just going to top myself up with some metta, loving kindness, and compassion. The knower within the mind appreciates The peace and silence is the very best. Very best. So for 5 minutes we'll sit and see how deeper mind can bring up peace and stillness. As you fan it up or bring it up like a gentle breeze, send it throughout your body first. Let's do that for the next 5 minutes. Just keep the peace going a little bit longer. You might find it in your breath. Or in the deep space of stillness. Let the peace come to you. And ever so gently, just reflect on how you feel now. You might be more centered and calm. More present to the moment. Have a sense of a powerful energy that can peacefully take you to the rest of your waking hours. Please set an aspiration that you can go to peace and stillness any moment you want. Take a peace break before picking up the phone to someone. Take a peace break before going off to the shopping or any activity during the day. Set whatever aspiration seems true and congruent for you. Be your own peacemaker. And to be a peacemaker in your family, with your friends, in the community. So when you're ready, just take a deep breath, full of metta. Slowly open your eyes to finish. And lastly, in closing, I just say, next time you get into a difficult situation, don't give somebody a piece of your mind. Perhaps give them the peace, P-E-A-C-E, of mind. See if there's a different way to resolve the problem, helping each other through these difficult times. All the monks I know are very grateful for all the feedback and encouragement. We really want to do this to serve you and make a humble contribution to all the hard work that's going on in the world. I wish you a peaceful day and a peaceful week, and thank you for meditating together. Sadhu.